So I've been playing ranked in League of Legends this past week pretty consistently, and I figured I would try support, and I don't even know where to start with this video. You know, part of me really wishes that Riot would do something to help the support players. It only seems right. I mean, if you look at what supports do, they basically, before the game even starts, they notice and they make a decision that I'm not going to do that great kill and death wise, and I'm going to do that so that the other people on my team can do well. And there are multiple behaviors that I've seen the League community have, and it really bothers me. First, the fact that nobody besides the support and the jungler for some reason buys wards. Numerous games I have had to play the support role, and that's fine with me. You know, I don't care if I have kills or deaths. I just want to win, and that's cool. But I see AD carries who, when we're literally several minutes into the game, still think that they can't buy wards for some reason. Now, granted, yes, the support should be buying wards, but it's not only their job. And secondly, I'm sick of AD carries acting like if you take one or two creeps from them, it's the end of the world. Let's look at the support role first. We're not going to be getting kills because we're not a carry, we're not a mid, we're not a top, and we're not a jungler, so we're not going to be getting kills from a top lane, obviously, because we're going to be bottom helping the support, or helping the AD carry. We're not going to be getting kills mid because the mid is going to be having the jungler help them, as well as having wards for themselves in one of the side bushes. We're not going to be getting kills because the jungler is going to be the one initiating the ganks, and we're not going to be getting kills because we're not the carry. So we've come to that realization. So we're not going to be getting kills, we're not going to be getting gold from kills, and the only way we're going to get it is either with GP10 items and masteries, which, yeah, that's pretty stock for a support, or by taking minions. Now, granted, obviously the support's not going to be taking all of the minions. That's a given. The carry needs them to buy items so they can carry. But whenever a support takes even 3 or 4 minions, I instantly see the carry flip out, even when the carry's not there in the lane. It just has bothered me for so long. Riot needs to do something, like maybe a mastery or something where whenever you're in lane, if somebody kills a minion, you don't get necessarily, all of the gold from it, but you get a portion of that minion's gold that they pop, just because you need gold as well as every other player does, and let's face it, GP10s do not cut it. Secondly, the whole warding issue. Maybe I'm just too smart, but supports aren't the only players with access and the ability to buy wards. Carries can buy them, tops can buy them, junglers can buy them, mids can buy them. Now, granted, typically if any good mid will buy wards, or the jungler will ward the bushes mid for him, and the same with top. But it always bothers me when the AD carry will not stop complaining about the fact that I didn't buy enough wards. It's not just my job to make sure that you don't get ganked. You, as a player, should be looking at your minimap and seeing our players in their lanes. If they're not, how long have they not been there, so you can get an idea of whether or not you can expect to, get ganked, or if they're still at the shop binder, if they're on their way to a lane. It's not just the support's job to keep tabs on all of the lanes and tell the carry, okay, somebody might be coming out of this bush, and I don't have wards, so just be careful. If you're a carry and you're only worrying about kills, because that's what carries do, you should have player awareness and know about how long someone's been out of lane and when they're coming. If your support has straight up said they don't have wards, or there's this really hard button combination you gotta push called tab, oh my gosh, it's such a hard key to push, and see that your support has wards, or check the minimap to see if they have them. If not, you just play careful. It's not hard. And third, and this is my favorite one, the kill steal. God forbid a support finish off a kill that was going to get away. For example, Ezreal, he's a great carry and everything, but once an opponent gets out of range, if he doesn't have his ult, he's not going to get a kill. And I've had numerous games where I'm playing someone like Taric, who's a pretty good support, Alistair, who can do it okay, but it's not great at it, and the enemy has ran into the bush, I've hit him with my stun or my slow, or I've exhausted whatever it is, and I've gotten the kill, and I instantly see KS, KS, KS pop up in the chat. And this has also bothered me. You cannot steal a kill from your own team. The scoreboard specifically puts kills into both teams' totals, because it doesn't matter that one player got the kill and another doesn't. As long as your team gets the kill, that is the important part. Let me ask you a question. If an enemy got down to, let's say, 50 health, and they ran into the bush, would you rather, as the carry, or as the meta, or the top, or the jungler, rather have that player simply get away and then your team just wasted all their effort trying to get the kill, or have the support finish the person off? It's just a simple question. Think about it. It's so hard being a support with all of this crap that you have to deal with. It's ridiculous. People, if you're playing supports and you have another player like your carry who's not doing well, it's not your job to make sure that they do well. Yeah, you're going to help them do well, but ultimately you're not sitting in the room with them making sure that they are checking their bushes, they're checking their lanes, that they're buying wards if they need to and you can't, or making sure that they're last hitting. I mean, and I view the relationship between support and the carry as a parent and a child. The support is there basically as like a guide for the carry, you know, just like a parent is for a child. If the kid or the carry gets in trouble, it's the support or the parent's job to sort of come in and save the day for them so that they don't do terrible or they're not punished for something. And, you know, it's even behaviorally wise that same way. Like, sometimes, I'm sorry, as a carry, you're not going to get a kill. Don't bother yelling at your support. Just like if you're a kid, you're sometimes not going to get what you want. So don't bother yelling at your parent that you're not going to get what you want. It doesn't change the fact that you're not getting it. I'm sick of carries. And maybe it just seems like I'm focusing carries in this video, because I kind of am. But let's face it, they are the ones who lane with support, so it makes sense. But it seems like oftentimes carries just yell at supports. And there's no reason for this. It's dumb. The support is making it their goal to help you. It's like yelling at somebody from customer service because they're not helping you. They're trying their best, they really are, but sometimes they just can't help you. And for you to yell at them doesn't make sense. It's not getting you anywhere, it's not getting them anywhere. People, if you're playing a support and your carry's yelling at you, do yourself a favor. Leave the lane. Go ahead and wait. If the carry's so good, we'll see. We'll watch as he dives for a kill, he gets killed, and then he yells in the chat, "Oh my gosh, our support sucks. Good game. I can't win with this stupid team." You know what? I'm sick of seeing supports get treated like crap. There's no need for this. We're doing a job to make sure that you do well. You have no jurisdiction to yell at us and say, "You guys are awful. I didn't do well. It's your fault." No, it's your own fault. The support's there to help guide you to get there. If they do that and you can't get yourself the rest of the way, it's not their fault. Supports, do yourself a favor. If you get yelled at by your carry, leave the lane and go support top lane, because guess what? Chances are they'll at least appreciate it. Same with your mid if they need help. It's simple. Don't take crap from carries, guys. I am sick of seeing people think that because they're the carry, that they're going to carry the team, when at the beginning of the game the support is carrying the carry, because they're preventing these deaths. Don't take that crap, guys. Enough's enough.